video kind of explaining what Dropbox does.
You've been there. You're about to buy lunch and realize your wallet is in your other pants.
Is that
Or maybe you left
voice?
your keys at home.
No,
The problem is organization. You need one place for everything,
Sounds
like a
like your
magic
voice.
pocket. Putting something in the magic pocket means it's always there, no matter what you wear or where you are. The same thing is true for computers. If you have more than one, keeping track of all of your files can be a pain. Solving this problem is one of the big ideas behind Dropbox.
It sounds like
It's like a magic pocket, a single, secure place for all of your stuff. Let's meet Josh, who is preparing for a big trip to Africa. Right now, all of his trip info is spread across his laptop, desktop, and phone. He needs to consolidate it all and is tired of having to email files to himself or move them around with a USB drive. Then he found Dropbox, which creates a new kind of folder on his computers. These folders work hard to be exactly alike, even across Macs and PCs. By adding his itinerary to his laptop Dropbox, he can be sure the same file will show up in his desktop Dropbox and even on his phone. The same thing happens when he saves a document in a Dropbox folder. The document gets updated across all of his Dropboxes. But it's not just his computers. The Dropbox website also works to be exactly like his other Dropboxes. Anything he puts in Dropbox is available on the website automatically. This way, if his Jeep takes a dive and his computer is ruined, he can still get to his files on the Dropbox website, where they're always backed up. As it turns out, Josh's Safari was a success, and his laptop made it home with lots of videos and photos to share. Instead of emailing everything, he just shared a Dropbox folder with his mom, so she could get copies of photos she wants to frame. Because it worked so well for travel, Josh made Dropbox the home for all of his stuff, so it's accessible anytime, wherever he goes. Whether you're traveling the world, running a business, or simply organizing your life, Dropbox means you can stop worrying about managing files and backups and get on with your next adventure. You can download Dropbox now at Dropbox.com.
Yeah, that's the thing is, so it's not nothing's private. It's in a public domain.
Well, it's at Dropbox, but it's very secure at Dropbox.
Is it?
It is. I have no complaints about using Dropbox. Dropbox is a huge part of what I do and what we do together.
So we don't need to buy a big old mega backup drive.
Well, that's not true.
Okay.
Right.
Still
Let me talk about limitations really quickly.
Okay.
When you sign up for Dropbox, you get 2 gigabytes of space, which isn't a lot. So if Josh is keeping his life on Dropbox, he's not got much of a life. Either that or Josh is paid. You get 2 gigabytes for free. You can upgrade, but I think the upgrade pricing is quite expensive, personally. But you can upgrade. There are also ways you can get free space, more space. So I'm up to about 5.5, almost 6 gigabytes of space. I've about triple mine, and I'll tell you about ways to do that later. But the great thing about Dropbox is if you have no matter where you are, if you have internet access, number one, you can always get on the web and access your stuff. Okay. So this morning I needed to print the handout. I don't have access to your printers on my laptop, so I just threw that file in Dropbox, and it says Dropbox handout. I pulled it up on here and printed it out. Okay. And so it's really cool that way. And like I said, Dropbox, I spend more time in my Dropbox folder than any other folder on my computer. Because if I have something important, in fact, I need to go through and clean it out a little bit because I've got stuff that's been in there a while that I don't need in there anymore. But I use it constantly. Okay? Now, the beauteous thing, though, is not only can be on any of the computers you own, and it syncs automatically, but you can also download Dropbox for your iPad. And so here's Dropbox on my iPad. And if I could switch the screens back and forth, you can see everything that is in here, and it's on my laptop in my Dropbox folder, is available here in my Dropbox on my iPad. So I have access to it here. You can't create anything, but you can bring up just about anything from here. So here's the Dropbox handout that I stuck in there about 32 minutes ago. So I can view it, see it.
I think I did it twice, so I think I have 2 icons for drop, like, so does that mean I
You can
have
fix that.
2 of them now?
Probably not. Probably
Okay.
just installed it. So this is a Word file. I don't think I have any keynotes on here right now. PowerPoint files will pull up, so you display PowerPoint files through Dropbox. Videos, if you had any videos, I don't think I have any videos here anymore, but I might. Let's see. That one. There's a video, so I can even play videos from my Dropbox. That might take a few minutes to load. And I can control it. So again, I can put any kind of file in Dropbox, use it on my computer. I can at least view it on my iPad as well. Okay. So I don't think we automatically downloaded the Dropbox app on your iPads.
I have it. but I
Or
don't
did
know.
we? Did we? Okay.
On-
Well,
on
then-
iPads?
Yeah. So then maybe I'm smarter than I thought I was, or more
Oh, I see
forward
it.
thinking. I know I'm not very smart. Let's put it that way. But at least I was forward thinking. So find that Dropbox
Would
icon.
it be an icon?
It's an icon, we
Yep,
have
should be an
it.
icon. It just looks like.
It would be on
Dropbox,
your,
yeah.
on your iPad?
Yeah.
It was there.
Right there.
Excuse me.
Oh, because it automatically did it because we didn't.
No, because I preloaded it.
Oh.
Okay, so now all you need to do is sign in with that same account information that you set up your account under.
Uh-huh. Okay. I think that I might have, I think I might have put my Dropbox in my home email.
That's fine.
Companions.
So go ahead
So just
and
do
use
that?
that. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a problem.
Because,
I'm just curious, can I open them both at the same time?
Yes. Absolutely.
Now what do I do?
So I'm supposed to go through this
Uh-huh.
on here?
Yep.
Okay.
With that account. And once you log in once, you don't have to log in again.
Oh, okay.
So this is that account you just created at Dropbox. So
Okay, I'm
that's
wondering
that
whether to
password.
use my last name here or the one I put in.
The one you put in.
Okay, because the one I put in didn't.
so this extra icon over here, do you think that I need to just delete this somehow? Because this is what I did the first time I tried.
Oh,
to
you
open it.
just get rid of it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then it's gone.
Actually, there's probably drag this Dropbox installer to the trash.
Okay.
Oh, can we?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I'm a little nerd.
Wait a minute, to the eject button?
Yeah, change to eject.
Should I-
Or eject it. Sorry.
Okay.
It's
It-
when it comes up like that, it actually acts like a disk or a USB drive, so it ejects instead of.
Okay,
I
sounds
mean,
good.
drag it to the trash, but then it turns to
And then
the
this is-
eject icon.
This is what I'm supposed to be seeing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just a little tutorial screen, so you can just swipe through that.
I see.
It's basically going to tell us the
Same thing that you saw.
yeah, stuff that we
Okay,
did
so just
before.
go through it. Okay. Share your files with anyone via email, just share it with the world.
Swipe through
Done.
that.
Okay. So I can put all my photos, I can put all my photos, like,
Up to 2 gigabytes worth.
so like my
Yeah, so just
classroom
swipe
photos,
through
because I'm
that.
doing a DVD of the year, so that would
And when you
be.
get to the end, there'll be a done button that'll pop.
How many photos would 2 gigabytes be?
Quite a bit, quite a few actually. Probably not all that you have.
Maybe all from my classroom. Because I do from
possibly.
September to,
Yeah.
to June. And
Okay, So now you have Dropbox set up on your laptops. You have it set up on your iPads. And now you can share files back and forth very easily. Okay? So what I would like you to do, make sure you have your Dropbox folder open on your laptop.
Okay.
Which one?
You're in it.
I can't.
So Dropbox is on there.
How do I get it on my?
Um,
Can you get it on there?
that little icon right there.
Oh, right there. I thought mine was.
Click on it and go open, say, open Dropbox folder. Okay, that Dropbox icon will always be up in your menu bar now, unless you quit out of Dropbox. If you happen to quit out of it, you can double click on it and it will start back up and put that up in your menu. Okay? Once you've done that, what I would like you to do is find some file on your desktop and drag it into that Dropbox folder.
By file, you mean the whole?
Can be just a single file, just a single file. It can be a Word file, a photo, whatever.
Which,
Drag a single file in.
yeah, is there just one folder?
There's now you can create other folders within Dropbox.
Okay, where are we dropping? How do I?
You just get right in there anywhere.
Okay, so if I open Word.
And then after you drop it in, I want you to watch your iPad, Dropbox on your iPad, and watch for just a couple minutes, or anywhere from seconds to minutes, and you will see that file magically appear on your iPad.
You have to tell me right
Okay,
here.
how do you drop it in?
Uh,
I just don't know the rest.
so what you can
Okay,
do
I'm gonna open up my screen.
is you need two. Actually, drop that slash down.
Okay,
So
I've
this-
opened it, but now how do I drop
So
it
this
in?
iPad's no longer on our desktop, we have to put it in Dropbox.
Yeah.
Sebastian,
And you can drag it back later.
You didn't say
Sebastian,
open,
come to
so
the
take the
office.
file, so go to your, and then.
Depending on the size of the file, it may take a few
Grab
minutes.
the file.
It's probably a bad one.
Yeah. You want to do that rest of it, right? So what is that listing? Is it under
Is it Word?
documents?
Very good.
To drop, yeah.
Okay, so open it that way, go to file.
And now take that file you want.
Okay, do you have it from here?
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Dropbox.
Is it listed under? But maybe you don't need it.
There it is.
Sorry, download it
Just-
first.
just-
Go into Dropbox, drag it. Actually, it might not, I don't know where it's in Dropbox.
Okay.
And then watch.
Folder. You can't, like,
Right
right here.
there, and then
Okay, now, I don't know what's next.
Yes, she's in
Oh,
Word.
you're in
It's in
it.
your documents
Yeah.
tutorial, so
Cancel.
I have to do something,
Quit out of Word.
and then, close out, and then
So-
your email.
Yeah,
Go
you
to
can
open
grab any
documents,
document.
you start logging. You got it, it's gotta be a file, you can't open it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you right, you're on.
Just drop it right there.
Go to the thing.
So now Rebecca, tell us what to do, how.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't? What do I do? Close that.
I did one spot
No,
and I
close,
looked it
close
over
that.
again.
Oh, okay. You, okay, go to documents.
I
hate the Dropbox.
Where do I go to
Okay,
documents?
get out of
You're on there.
If that file doesn't appear,
Oh, you might.
just hit your home button.
Can we back up a little bit for us?
Sure.
Go to,
Okay, and then I have to go to next.
Docs?
go to Rebecca.
Password.
Oh, yeah, documents.
Okay, so you got it installed. There, right? Okay, so you're good to go there. So open your Dropbox folder.
Oh, just open Dropbox.
Yeah.
Does yours open?
And then go down to your.
And then drag, just find any file, like
No
your
idea
photo
where
there,
it is.
and drag your
It'll be
pen.
under ours.
So you could open
And
this
documents.
document.
Go to Dropbox. Where do you drag from?
Yeah, so you want to see what that file one is?
And don't
Tap
double
on
click,
it.
just click drag. You could do this and read through it really quickly if you want to.
If the file doesn't show up, just hit the home button and go out of Dropbox and come back in, and then it will show up.
Okay, I
You're
just.
sure?
She's trying to get something out of documents.
So
So if
now-
I want,
Oh, okay, that's
Tap on
it.
that.
so if I want to pull a document, I
Now
have
that
to.
happens to be a web address.
Now, I guess.
Okay, what you do there, so now you tap on that, it will take you to the web.
Yeah, so, okay.
Okay, you did a web address, and so it's not showing up as a link.
Where? Drop it into the
Yeah.
Dropbox. It's the same.
Where in here?
Just in here, we're fine, yeah.
So if you just swipe, edit that will take the file. But you don't want to delete it. You just want to pull it out of there and back on your desktop.
So I want to put all the photos from September in a file.
So, and I don't have Dropbox installed on this computer, but if I did, well, I could do it from the web actually, but I don't have really any photos here that are mine. And I don't have an adapter to show mine. So all you do is you find, now where are the photos at? Are they in iPhoto?
They're in iPhoto.
Okay, so what you'd have to do first is export them out of iPhoto into a folder
They're in a folder. I have them in like.
on your
folder.
desktop.
Oh, no, it's in a side file.
Yeah, yeah.
Drag
So what
it.
you'd have to do is export them out of iPhoto
Okay.
into a folder on your desktop or someplace. Then you could drag that folder into
Okay, so I don't know how
Dropbox.
to do that.
The trouble that, you're dealing with the non-literate.
Yeah,
computer
yeah.
illiterate.
Joey's talking about a little more extended process because you're going to have to get them out of iPhoto first.
So
Okay.
if I see the label of file AM Kindergarten
Mhm.
Pictures, can I just drag that into a new file?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll make a new file. I'm sorry, I don't want to take it. New folder?
No,
No,
it's teaching us.
not new folder.
No, if you're in,
But it says export.
This
Yeah,
is the
you're-
one right here that I want to
Okay,
take all these
so you
pictures.
go to File,
Okay.
Export,
Oh, export.
And then go to desktop.
Export. And go to Desktop, Command D, and that was your desktop.
Oh, no fun, you know that.
Create a new folder,
Where's the new folder? Right.
name it whatever you want,
Okay.
hit create. And then OK. It's going to take a minute to throw them in. But then, when you're done, you go to your desktop and you just drag that folder into your Dropbox folder.
Okay. And the Dropbox folder is an icon now on my computer.
Yeah, it would be an icon up here
Okay.
in your menu bar. Again, I don't.
Do you have to highlight photos, or will it automatically put it into photos?
You can drop it in your Photos folder on your desktop there.
No, in the Dropbox?
Yeah, in Dropbox. Also, in your Dropbox on your laptop, you can create as many folders in that folder as you want.
Yeah.
Okay?
Full day.
So you open the Dropbox folder. You'll see it automatically creates two folders: a Photos folder and a Public folder. And we'll talk about the Public folder in just a minute. Okay? But you can also create as many folders as you want. So here's my Dropbox. So if I'm looking at it on the web, I don't have the adapter to my laptop. It's the same thing. So I create all these folders in my Dropbox. And again, the sweet thing about Dropbox as well is that it's always on the web. So you could go on vacation, not take any device with you, but in the middle of vacation, I put an itinerary in my Dropbox and I really need it. You could get online at a hotel computer or whatever, get into Dropbox, pull up that itinerary and print it from anywhere. Okay? So you've got access on any devices that you have Dropbox installed on, and you have access.
And whatever you start on there, you can access for baby boy.
I gotta go.
What's that?
Kelly, my Dropbox is different than her
Put
Dropbox.
in Dropbox and back up, it's there.
You can, yeah, it's backed up there.
See, I have these
Yep.
3 files and
Her Dropbox is a bunch of icons. How did she
What are
do
you guys
that?
learning?
Dropbox.
Ooh, I love Dropbox.
Yeah, mine looks, yours
See?
is like.
Testimonial.
Well, it's because they took my iDisk away.
Yeah.
Apple.
There is that. Thanks, Apple.
should be able to make sound. So Kelly, I have 3 icons showing on my Dropbox, but Donnell has, I don't know why.
Because she's dragged other things in there.
Mine looks different than hers, but I don't know, it's probably.
Why does mine look like
drags
this?
One photo in there.
Well, but why does mine look like this?
Oh, if you have, Jody, one thing is, you tap on that little bubble there, and that'll expand that.
Oh, I see, now it looks like hers, but what about her?
Why does mine not look
Well,
like
the
that?
best.
Because you're looking at a different view. So if you click on the icon view,
Pull in there.
that set of 4 buttons there,
Backs
click on
it up
that.
automatically.
So Kelly, can I drag this?
Am I able to work on or Dropbox on here or on my laptop?
Yes.
So if I'm
It's a little more,
not,
it's a little more difficult sometimes to get things into Dropbox. Some programs tie directly in, so when you go to do an export or a photo or something,
Pull it up.
Dropbox may be an option. If it is, you can put it in from there. But on your laptop, anything you put in the Dropbox folder on your laptop is going to show up on your iPad.
Now, I can
So I
use
could
this
be
on
on
my
vacation,
computer.
put all photos in, or do photos before we go to share
How do
with
I get with Dropbox?
our friends.
Yep.
Because my Dropbox-
And then I can send them from here,
Uh-huh.
correct?
Or you can view them or send them.
Type
Yeah.
thing, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kelly,
Questions?
my home computer is not a Mac. How do I get Dropbox on it?
Go to, on your PC, go to
Yeah.
Dropbox.com and follow the same procedures. Just the same
With your
procedure on the
phone or
PC.
anything else you
Except you won't have to sign up again. All you have to do is download Dropbox for the PC
And give them my email
and
from
give them
this
that
site.
login that you used, yeah. And it'll download the client. You set it up the same way, put in your
And
email
then I
address and
can-
password.
Okay, now, I've got a, oh, shoot, what do you call it? I've got a computer within a computer, it's an older form, and I want to put stuff off that.
You put any of those files in Dropbox.
Depends on what grade they're in.
Okay, but I have to get them to a desktop to do it?
My kids are in
Yes.
trash rate this year. My kids are
Okay.
Yeah, but it can be any desktop. Or, and you wouldn't even need to, you don't even necessarily need to install Dropbox on that computer. You can do everything through the web if you want, which is what I was going to show right now. So I created this little keynote this morning, just with a couple slides, mainly for this purpose. So I'm going to put out a keynote now. I'm on the web, okay?
Gotcha.
So I went to Dropbox.com, signed in. Here's my Dropbox. I'm just going to upload. Here's the upload button. I'm going to upload a file. I'm going to choose the file. That file is on the desktop, and it's just called File because I'm really unoriginal this morning. Hit Open. It's done. And now here's that file called File.
So when you,
And that will, as soon as I open my laptop, it's going to go into my Dropbox file folder on my laptop. If I come in here now to my iPad again and go back into Dropbox, and so it's called File, so it'll be F for File. Here it is. Here's that file. So I went from here to there in a matter of seconds.
so if it's a document and I can edit it, I'm assuming.
You can't edit it in Dropbox on your iPad. No. Now, on your laptop,
On my laptop.
that Dropbox folder is just like any other folder on your hard drive, and so you just double click on a file, open up, work on it, save it, it should save right back into the Dropbox, and then the next time you go in Dropbox on your iPad, that updated file will be there.
Okay, but my original file is left saved.
Yeah.
But if I dump it in Dropbox and I take it from my home computer to this laptop, I can edit.
You can edit any file, yep. Because,
Because
yeah, again, Dropbox is like any other folder on your hard drive on your laptop, just like any other folder. So you can open files from within it, etc. Okay, anything you would do in a normal folder, you can do in your Dropbox folder. The only difference is that it's going to those changes and everything are going to automatically sync up to your Dropbox wherever you have Dropbox. Okay. So, for example, if I wanted to add more to this keynote, to this presentation, again, I can't do it on here, but, well, let me see. Actually, that's not true. With some things, for example, like Keynote, because I believe we purchased Keynote for you on your iPads, with this Keynote, I actually can go up here to Export in Dropbox, and I can open that up in Keynote.
No, we don't have export in our Dropbox.
What button do you push to get it?
Yeah.
Click on a file. You just click on any file.
Any file?
Okay.
Yep. And then you should have that up in the upper right-hand corner.
It says Dropbox.
Oh,
And so now here's that file in Keynote.
It's this.
But it's mine's not
maybe you need
highlighted.
to open it.
And now I could add to this and change it. But I'm not doing it directly on my iPad in Keynote or in Dropbox. I'm doing it in Keynote. Okay. All right, so that's the basics of Keynote. Okay? Just know that now if there's anything that you need, a lot of places, one more thing, one more really important thing, especially for you guys. Okay? Do you have files that you email to each other all the time? Across your grade levels, the other teachers in your grade level? Or at least on occasion?
Yes.
Okay, just nod your heads yes anyway.
Yes.
Play along.
Yes,
Play along.
we do, absolutely.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All the time.
There you go. Thanks, Sarah.
We actually do.
We could and would
Good.
if we know,
Okay.
right? Yes.
So, with sharing, okay, you can share any file or any folder in Dropbox with anybody. Okay? But sharing has to be done from the web. Okay? They don't have a mechanism yet to do it from your laptop or from the iPad. But let's say I wanted to share this document. Whoops, I didn't want to click on it. So I'm going to click on sharing here. And actually, you can only share folders. You can't share individual files. Okay? But here's all my shared folders that I have with other people. Okay? And if I want to share a new folder, or create a new share, I just say, I want to share an existing folder. It's going to show me all my folders. So if I wanted to share this Facebook folder, for example, I'd select it, say next. Then I just need to put the email addresses of those I want to share it with. I hit share folder. They're going to get an email saying Kelly Dumont has shared this folder with you. When you click on OK, give it a minute and it's going to appear in your Dropbox. And then you can also drop things in that folder.
Okay, can I ask a question? So that would be perfect for, like, as we're developing items for our new ELA.
Yes.
Because then we can do it across the grade level.
Yes.
And if, like, 4th grade, we've got some even more advanced kids, we could go to 4th grade and say, hey, do you have some items that we could
Yes.
share? Okay. So we could do that with math, too.
Kelly's getting very excited about all the potential that you are beginning to see.
Okay,
Is this
so
like
that's sharing
Google
folder.
Docs? Is it
Ne-
similar to Google Docs having access?
What's that?
Is it like Google Docs, the same kind of thing that you can share?
Yeah, except you can't collaborate on documents. You can't work on the same, mainly because you can't edit a document.
Right.
But you could all three be viewing it from Dropbox at the same time.
So if changes are needed on these, we can't change them?
Yeah, you can change them, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can change anything
Sorry.
you want. Like I said, especially on your laptop, it's like any other folder.
Okay, perfect.
All right, one last thing, and then you guys need to get going. Let me go back into Dropbox here.
That's good.
There is, notice one of the files, or one of the folders that was automatically created was this public folder, right? Okay? Do not delete that public folder. I'll tell you why. Any document that you put in that public folder, you can, or it gives it actually a public URL. Okay? So, if I wanted to share a photo or something, okay? For example, like this one, it's a stupid video, okay? But since it's in my public folder, I'm doing it from the web. How do I do it more? There we go. Copy. Here we go. So I'm in the public folder. So let me choose this again. This is just a little stupid little video. Okay. But with that selected, I just say copy public link, and I copy that to my clipboard. I can now paste that in an email to you guys, and you would click on it, and it would automatically open up in your browser.
So if we wanted to
So if you
send
want-
something to parents, we would want it in public.
Yeah, and then you just again, every file in here has its own public link. So if you want to share a document with all your parents, you can just go in there, select it. If they want to download it, I just wanted to select it, hit copy public link, there it is, you've got the public link, put it in the email, and when they clicked on the link, it would automatically download that document for them. Okay. So Dropbox, like I said, Dropbox is my go-to tool for about everything.
Great, I gotta go. I know I need to get my room ready.
I think I feel like 50% of that
Yep, you're fine.
knowledge.
But that's
You guys have got tool day, I understand.
One more time, we might get it.
Make sure you get signed in.
Thank you.
It'll be next to $2. Yeah.